This is going to be a single lap zipper. And this one's different because the first step is the seam. If my dot and the pattern were right here where this pin is, let's see, I'm gonna sew it this way. Then I would sew it shut with a regular seam, and this could also be done still with a regular foot. There is a time we'll switch to the zipper foot. But for this one, you start with the regular foot. Put your thread under. Do a 5/8 inch seam. Make sure your needle is in the middle again. Okay, I'm going to start at the mark without a pin. I'm going to back tack there, 3 stitches, and sew a regular seam. Back tack that, trim away threads. And now we're going to go press this seam open, and we're going to press this zipper in at the iron. I want to press this invisible zipper seam all the way open and flat, but the invisible zipper, I want to press it so it hides the zipper. This works really, really well when it's hiding the zipper in there. If I were to pull too hard and press it open, I would see the zipper again. So you want it to stay shut and hiding that. Now this seam, I'm also going to press open. As far as I've stitched it. And beyond that, I'm going to press it just like it were a seam, with both edges folded back. Some people like to baste this shut and press it open and then unpick it when they're done. To me, the fastest method is to not baste it, just press it. Not filming right. Okay. So, the first step in applying this zipper is to line up the bottom stop with the dot or where your seam started. And you want, again, your top stop to be 5/8 of an inch below the raw edge at the top of the fabric. Now I already need my zipper foot again. And I'm going to put the needle on the left side of the foot. So I have my folded fabric laying right on my zipper tape. And I'm going to put that edge very, very close to the teeth and stitch it there. Top stitch it. Help you if you stop in the middle and move the zipper pull down to the part you sewed so it's out of your way. But then I like to make sure that thread gets taken up and starts right where I left off. Back tack to the top of that. Those threads. Now for the second side of the zipper, I'll zip it up again. We want this to lap over, just barely over that folded edge. And remember that you have a bottom stop here, which might be metal, so you don't want to hit that with your needle. I'm going to sew just a little bit below it, and we're going to do a top stitching that goes under the zipper and up the second side. And that lap, we call it, should be about a 1/2 inch wide. And at this point I have to turn my needle to the right side of the foot. So I'm starting right at the seam. I am going to back tack it. And when I get to a 1/2 inch away from the seam line, I will pivot and start my zipper lap. This should easily miss all the zipper teeth because I'm a 1/2 inch away now from them. Some people use what we call zipper tape to mark this line so they have a straight line to follow. I'm just eyeballing it, and again I'm going to move the zipper pole out of the way, but hold the zipper shut as if it were still zipped. Make sure I'm still overlapping a 1/2 inch. So I believe this is the quickest and easiest method to do a zipper. These threads clipped better. And if you're sewing with the same color of thread, it will look much nicer. But this is the goal, that you have a 1/2 inch lap covering the zipper entirely, and the teeth are free, the zipper works, and you have a seam allowance above the zipper pull to put a facing or whatever is your next crossing seam here.